Surfing is a result of being able to keep your height on slopes. The steeper the slope, the harder it is to maintain height. In vanilla settings, you cannot gain height while surfing like in KZT or SKZ due to the low air acceleration. This makes a lot of maps with surf very challenging or impossible. To surf, you need to hold A or D to push yourself against the surf ramp. When approaching a ramp at the beginning, you want to make sure that you are as parallel as possible to it to keep your speed. On contact, you can flick down a little to gain speed. This is critical for some surfs, such as the one in blue concrete. Once on the ramp, looking away from it will make you go forward and make you lose height, as it is traded for speed. Crouching is a huge no-no and should only be done if the jump requires it. You only need to use A or D to surf. Using two keys at once will not work. You cannot flick off surfs like in KZT or SKZ. However, flicking slightly is required in some maps such as Cascade V4's Lost Surf to follow the shape of the ramp and to not lose speed. Your vertical speed is very important when approaching surfs. The higher you drop from, the higher your vertical speed will be. This can make you lose a lot of height or completely slide off the surf. Though jumping can be very useful in some situations where you want to reduce your falling speed. You can slowly climb on surf ramps by holding your direction key into them. The gentler the slope is, the faster you can climb, and vice versa. This process can be lengthy and boring, but there are ways to speed this up in some cases. One such case is climbing between two surfs which meet. This is because the angle of the seam between the two meeting surfs is lower. There's also a bug, which is map and angle dependent, that makes you climb faster than usual. You can stand on displacements by going into them and walking on their seams. Moving from side to side while spamming checkpoints can help you. This is very useful in ADV curves to skip the big surf. You can usually spot displacements by their bumpy look, or by using matte frame wire on an offline server. You need to run into a slope at an angle and jump just before hitting it while keeping your crosshair relatively still. The angle of the crosshair to the ramp is very important. The steeper the ramp, the more you have to decrease that initial angle. You can also cheese them by pixel climbing first, and this brings us to the next one. You can pixel climb slopes by going into them using one of your direction keys. It will let you slowly climb until a certain height is reached. Checkpointing and teleporting back to that height will not work. This is really useful for the harder surf ups or to avoid triggers such as the ones in KZ-A4. If it does not work, get on the ramp and hold your direction key until you hit the bottom, and try again. You can use ramps to gain more height by hitting them and flicking off. Using the edges of the ramp is preferred as you can quickly stop contact and get away. Pixel surfs usually occur where two surfaces meet each other. To use pixel surfs, you need to fall on them with a low enough speed to not slide off. This can be done by either going into them from the same elevation or jumping directly to their height. Pixel walks. Literally walking on invisible pixels, they are very useful in map running. To grab them, hug the wall and use your direction key to wall strafe in the opposite direction of where you're going to cancel your speed. Being able to surf in VNL is essential. Some surfs are crazy hard and require precise crosshair movements. If you want a challenge, you can try doing the old stuff or blue concrete surfs. I hope this helps and thank you for watching.